Welcome to the green room. Tati, if life is the pits, why am I in a bowl of cherries or something like that? I don't know what, that was an Irma Bombeck book. If life is a bowl of cherries, why am I in the pits? But you weren't in the pits, you were in the ball pit.
Yes, it was called Totser size, and when I tell you, it was adorable. They even have an adult version. Think of it like a giant playpen brought to life, and I kind of dove right in. Looking for a way to make your birthday parties or summer celebrations really stand out? Well, this could be an option. Take a look.
2, 1, go! Yay!
How fun does that look? This family-owned business is helping to elevate parties in and around the D by renting out bounce castles and soft play gyms that can become the life of the party. I am joined by Tony and Amy Anchevsky, the husband and wife duo behind Totser Size. And first, we have to say happy birthday to Tony.
Thank you.
A little birdie told us it was your birthday. Let's give him a round of applause, everyone.
Thank you.
So, Amy, how would you describe Totser Size and what inspired you guys to get this started?
So we are a family-owned business. We specialize in soft play gyms, large bouncy castles, also mini bouncy castles, and ball pits. We have some really cool ball pits that we added to our collection this year. And our twin boys, Aiden and Austin, hi boys, are our inspiration behind the company. When I was planning their first birthday, I couldn't find anything like this, and had this wonderful idea to, bring it to Detroit.
I love it. I love it. So, Tony, you guys brought in one of your play sets to check us out.
Yes.
For us to check out, rather. Tell us about it.
So this is a condensed version, a compact version of our Cloud Island. It's typically 10 by 20 and has a large white bounce house on one end or the other.
Gosh.
We have our ball pit with custom balls. You can get any color balls you want. We have our toddler rocker, a toddler tumbler, our blocks, and we do customize it. It's fully gated. We put the floor down indoors or outdoors. And like I said, we can customize it to your liking. We can put a bounce house on that side, on this side, add 2 bounce houses, one on each side, add
decals,
branding, yeah, any of that.
Different colored balls.
I love this. I love this. So, the setups can be with the bounce houses. It can be with just this. What other kind of setups do you guys offer?
So we can really customize the package based on what the client is looking for. We can add bouncers with the soft play. We can add ball pits with the bouncers. We also have this really fun slide that we added this year. And we also launched our pastel collection. It's so pretty.
I love that. I love that. Now, Tony, I have to, being a big kid myself, is there anything geared towards fun for the adults?
Yes, all of our larger bouncers are commercial grade. Like you see here, it's our big Black Noir collection. It's a big, large white bouncer. We have a white one like that. If you're an adult, you want to jump in, and a little kid inside of you wants to go for a ride, jump on in, jump down the slide, have a good time.
I think that this is awesome because everyone is looking for different ways to celebrate and have fun and do something different and do something really different. I love everything about this. Can I get in there?
We're waiting for it. We're waiting for it.
Oh, this is deep. How fun is this? Look. This is fun.
So much fun.
This is so much fun. Hey, Grump, you want to get in here too, don't you? No? That's our camera guy. No, this is amazing. This is so much fun. All right. You guys, I don't know how you couldn't fall in love with this. I don't know why I feel like a little kid, like in a sandbox, but even better. So how can people get in touch with you and find out more information and book something like this for, their own party?
Our website, it's www.totsersize.com. We're also very active on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or the phone number is
248-930-7049.
Emails info@totsersize.com.
You guys, you have to check this out. I feel like I want to dive in. If it were just a little bit deeper. No, I love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Greg Russell and his Minion yellow shirt.
Yeah, it was good.
With our Minion from upstairs.
That's right.
Which we trot out every time that there's a sequel involving the Minions and Gru.
That's right. We're ready for anything.
Nothing despicable. Nothing despicable about this sequel. Take a look. America's favorite little yellow friends who speak gibberish are back with a new movie, and Gru is along as well. Greg Russell joins us with, and our Minion, to talk about the new Minions movie and the new Mel Gibson flick. His name is Greg Russell, and he's our movie maven. What is the story on Minions, The Rise of Gru?
Sorry, talking Minion to you. It's all about grew back when he was a kid, back in the 1970s, and he wanted to become like a member of this particular gang. So he has to prove himself to the gang to become a member.
Okay.
So it's all about him, almost like the challenges of Hercules, kind of like him having to prove himself. But it's just a funny
Do you have a clip?
movie. Yes, we do.
But doubt exists only in the mind. You know what I say to my mind? Now, you.
Kevin. Mérdiu, pataquès moldave! Come, nous les cassos!
How many reels?
4 for sure, because like I said, kids will enjoy it, but also adults can even go by themselves and laugh just like you did while watching that last clip.
Very Looney Tunes-esque.
Yes.
All right, next up, a suspense movie with Mel Gibson and Kevin Dillon called Hot Seat.
Yeah, this is all about Kevin Dillon plays this guy who is an IT genius. All of a sudden, some bad people, of course, approach him and tell him that if he doesn't, do things for them, they're going to destroy his family. And where it got its name Hot Seat, his seat in his office is wired for his weight. So it says he weighs 170 pounds. If it feels anything less,
wow.
Yeah, so I got to talk to Kevin Dillon about that, and let's put him in the hot seat now. A lot of times some movies will have a name, and you're trying to figure out how does the name fit into the movie?
Yeah.
This one is perfect.
Yeah.
Definitely were in the hot seat, weren't you?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. And it was a hot seat, too, during filming. I mean, I had a lot of dialogue, and we shot this movie in 7 days, bro. 7.
Wow.
And didn't miss a beat. And it's great, and I'm really proud of this movie. Love the way it came out. But talk about being in a hot seat. I had a lot of dialogue, and 3 of the days was Mel and his stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really 4 days of 24-page days of dialogue. The average movie is 3 to 4 pages a day.
Right.
So I mean, it was really, really a hot seat.
And here he is. There's this guy. He was a hacker, great guy, knowing IT, thinking, I'm just going to go to work, sit in my little office, and do my thing, and go home and try to make the wife and kid. And somebody in the sky decides to mess it up.
Yes. And I can't see this guy, and that was another challenge acting too. So I wasn't really acting with another actor. I had someone, a script person, saying the dialogue off screen, and I would have to react to it and look up at speakers and a camera and that kind of thing. So that was a real challenge too. It's a little tougher when you don't have an actor to feed off of,
How many reels?
Definite 3. It's a nice little B movie, that you'll see. You can go to the theater or probably just wait, until it comes to your house.
Where can people see more of your interviews?
Go to movieshowplus.com and you can see more of the interviews, also get giveaways. Just sign up for our newsletter and boom, that automatically puts you in.
All right, now last but not least, you guys know, of course, our station is downtown Detroit. But right over the river, there is a whole other world that I did not know about. And
Over in South Detroit.
Over in South Detroit, right? We went to one of the world's largest distilleries, and it was an amazing experience. The whiskey room, just everything. But if you ever wanted to take a tour, maybe even make your own whiskey, there's a place where you can do that, right in Windsor. Looking for something fun to do this summer? You can escape to an entirely different country just minutes away from Detroit. This week, our sponsor, Destination Ontario, has shown me all kinds of great places to visit in Windsor and the surrounding area. And you have a chance to do it all for free, and more on that in just a moment. Canada is famous for many things, including their whiskey, and you can take a tour of one of the largest whiskey distilleries in the entire world, just across the Detroit River.
To fully appreciate authentic Canadian whiskey, you have to go to its source. Producing nearly 70% of all Canadian whiskey, the Hiram Walker & Sons Distillery in Windsor is one of the largest whiskey distilleries in North America. It's also home to the award-winning J.P. Wiser's whiskey, which has been continuously produced in Canada for 165 years. Master blender Dr. Don Livermore was our guide and directs the blenders classes and whiskey tasting tours at the distillery.
So this is where all of the magic happens, right? The fermentation room.
Yes, this is what we call the brew house, or the fermentation area, and this is what I like to call is the heartbeat of the whiskey making process. For Canadian whiskey, we ferment corn separately, rye separately, barley separately, wheat separately, distill it separately, age it separately. That's why they have a job like mine. We put all the ingredients together at the end via recipe.
It looks like it's boiling, but it's not. It's just the fermentation process, right?
That is the fermentation process.
So, Dr. Don, you have a PhD in brewing and distillery. I feel like, does that make you a doctor of whiskey?
It certainly does. It certainly does. I've spent 26 years at the Hiram Walker Distillery here, and I have a privilege of being the master blender for the site, which is the guy that invents new products and new brands of whiskey.
Tell me about the history of the distillery.
So we've been here since 1858. It was founded by Hiram Walker, who actually lived in Detroit. He ran a mercantile shop right where the GM headquarters are today. And one of the things he sold at the mercantile shop back in that era was a lot of the goods that were produced around the area. And one of the things was moonshine. And I don't know what possessed Hiram Walker to do it, but he'd run that moonshine through charcoal to pull out a lot of those undesirable flavors. And he would blend it there together. He became renowned for it and said, I want to start a distillery. So he bought the property here 160 years ago. It was 400 acres, and he bought it for 1,300 pounds. And there were only 2 houses out here at the time. And Hiram Walker never became a Canadian citizen, and he commuted across the Detroit River every day to run and operate this distillery, and we've been operating here ever since.
That's amazing. So from moonshine to one of the largest distilleries in North America.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, our facility will distill about 50 million liters of absolute alcohol a year. We make some of the top brands of whiskey in Canada, and the J.P. Weiser's family of whiskey here is the #1 brand in Canada as a family of whiskeys, and it's one of those things we're starting to roll out into the U.S. and especially Michigan here this summer.
Very, very cool. Now, people can come and take a tour of the distillery. What's that like? What will they see?
They'll get up and close and personal to our whiskey making process, and after the tour, they'll come back here to the J.P. Weiser's Experience Center, and they'll do a tasting of a flight of 4 different whiskeys, and that's a typical Friday, Saturday, Sunday tour.
Wow, and to see all the amazing experiences to discover in Ontario, visit their website, destinationontario.com. Again, that's destinationontario.com. And remember, bring along your passport and vaccine card to be able to cross the border. And you have the chance to enjoy a spectacular getaway for 2 to Ontario for free. This giveaway is for WDIV insiders, and this includes tickets to a show, an overnight stay, plus dinner at Spago, all at Caesars Windsor, plus a class in woodworking, a whiskey masterclass, and distillery tour. And also included is lunch and wine tasting, as well as bike rentals and an overnight stay in the wine country. And that's not all. 3 Parks Canada Discovery Passes, which allow you to explore all kinds of historical parks and historical sites. For your chance to win, go to the Live MD Facebook page or the contest page at Click on Detroit. Contest rules are posted there as well.
Thank you for joining us ahead of the holiday weekend from the Green Room.
That's right. Have a safe and wonderful holiday weekend, and we will see you next week.